which country's flag this is?
USA.
What do you think?
Yes.
United States of America, eh?
Yeah, it's a superpower and entertainment. I'll put it number one. And then when you think of the other things like social life, then the first things that come to mind is racism and drugs and guns and
Have you ever interacted with a U.S. citizen? Have you met and interacted with someone from the States?
Exactly, I have friends of United States. Some of them are black ladies, white ladies, all around. I have friends with the American people.
Okay, how would you sum up? How would you sum up their? What can you say about their personalities?
Very friendly, good loving person like the Namibian, no problems. We are all the same. No difference actually.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the capital city of the U.S.?
what?
Yeah, capital city.
No. New
Nah,
York.
it's not New York.
Manhattan. What is it?
Manhattan is a suburb in New York. It's a business district. It's Washington D.C. Was the U.S. ever colonized?
I don't think so. They did the colonizing, I guess. I'm really not sure. I don't know that part of history.
The Americans love going to war because they I don't know, maybe it's because the people in the army want to get promoted or they maybe want to get paid. I don't know.
Sometimes United States try to solve a solution between countries because it's a police of the world. A police of the world.
Yeah, what controversy or bad publicity do you think is associated with the United States?
Okay, I think the most controversial thing right now, like I said before, is the topic of the LGBTQ community and how they are trying to enforce so many genders that many people do not even yet understand. They can't even comprehend it, and they're trying to impose this on little children, and I think that is where the big problem is. Not that only alone, but they're also trying to enforce it in schools, and I don't think that should be allowed. They're also doing this gender confirmation surgery on children as well. And I feel like it's very controversial because why are they trying to do this to children who are under the age of 18 while the drinking age, the legalizing drinking age is 18? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I think it's very controversial, and I think people should talk about it more and try their best not to enforce it. Yeah.
Like, I personally feel like most of the Africans really would want to live in America because of all the fancy stuff they have.
Hey, greetings, world. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm popularly known as, this is Mr. Cool. I call myself King of Speech. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm finding myself on the main campus of the University of Namibia. And today we are featuring arguably the most popular country on the planet. But before I reveal to you what country I'm talking about, I'd like you to please take a moment and subscribe to our channel and help our community grow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we are featuring the United States of America. Unless you have been living under the cave your whole life, I would be shocked if you are not familiar with the United States of America. The USA is the world's biggest economy, and capitalism is at the heart of their economic system. When it comes to entrepreneurship and commerce, no country on the planet does it better than the United States of America. Established organizations such as Global News Network, CNN, and beverages company Coca-Cola, Nike, social media giants such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube are all US firms. They make the biggest donations, or they are the biggest donors in international aid and charity. The USA have the most influence on in international sports competitions. The entertainment industry, which includes music as well as film, and the film industry is called Hollywood. Basically, it's called Hollywood, and some of the most influential musicians of all time, such as the likes of the late Michael Jackson as well as the late Tupac Shakur, they all hailed from the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, the USA is the third biggest in geography. They have 50 states. There are 50 states, of which some popular ones are Florida, New York, Washington, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and Atlanta, amongst and Texas, and Alaska, amongst others. As of 2021 census, the USA has a population of around 332 million. They have more than 50 cities, of which some popular ones are New York City, which is widely known as the city that doesn't sleep, Los Angeles, Miami, Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, as well as Las Vegas, which is synonymous with wild parties and gambling. The United States got their independence in 1774 from the British, and they are widely known as the most democratic nation in the world. They've had 46 presidents so far, and back in 2008, their political scene got massive global news coverage when they elected Barack Obama as their first black president, and Barack Obama's victory significantly it instilled hope and inspiration in millions of people across the globe, especially people of color. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is my profile of the United States of America to you. Stay tuned to find out the views of the University of Students of Namibia, and please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and help our community grow. Hi,
I'm good.
your name?
Simone.
Simone? Simone.
Simone.
Okay. And?
Adisha.
All right, Adisha. Hey, how are you this afternoon?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing marvelous. Who am I speaking to?
Speaking to Kuna.
Okay, Kuna.
You're speaking to Charles, Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles. All right, Mr. Ladies, I'm going to stimulate your mind this afternoon, all right? Let's find out if you guys know which country's flag this is.
USA.
What do you think?
Yes.
United States of America, eh? Yes. What do you know about the United States of America that you would like to share with our viewers this afternoon?
It is one of the greatest universities that I wanted to go to, like the Harvard, to study law.
Okay.
And it's kind of the richest country I know.
Yeah, it's a superpower and entertainment. I'll put it number one. And then when you think of the other things like social life, then the first things that come to mind is racism and drugs and guns and yeah.
Fascinating. Which country's flag is this one?
United States of America.
Okay. All right. What do you know about the United States of America, Kuna, that you can share with our viewers today?
About the flag or the country itself?
No, the country itself. What do you know about the USA? Everything you know about the USA. Please share it with our viewers.
I don't know. I feel like it's one of the, what is it called? The big five or big something countries or continents of the world. They are very powerful. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool stuff.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get back to that in more details. All right, Mr. Charles, which country's flag is this?
United States of America.
All right. Mr. Charles, what is it about the United States that you can share with the viewers today? Anything do you know about the United States? Whatever you know, share it with us.
Yeah, actually, it's different kind of political systems. They have the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. But currently, right now, the president is Joe Biden. The former president of the United States of America, it was Donald Trump. And the previous, before Trump, it was Barack Obama.
Right. Thanks for that candid information.
Hello.
So, ladies, I'm good. I'd like to stimulate your minds this afternoon. Do you guys know which country's flag this is?
The United States of America.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's the United States of America.
Okay. What do you know of the USA that you would like to share with the viewers this afternoon? Let's start with you.
Their independence is on the 4th of July. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. I don't know the current.
The president is Joe Biden. Their currency is USD, and yeah, that's it.
Which continent is the US located?
North America?
What do you think?
North America.
Yeah, you guys are right. Was USA ever colonized?
No, I don't think so. No, it was not.
No.
It's one of the
It's only
superpowers.
South America most. South America that was
Okay, they were
colonized.
colonized by the British, but it's fine. But what continent is the US located?
What continent?
Yes.
America.
Okay, but which America specifically?
There's North America, there's South America.
Now, which one is the US located in?
Is it in like together, like United States of America? Isn't like
No. Yeah, it's USA is located in North America.
Oh,
Fine.
North America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, which currency is the US using?
US dollars.
Okay. Do you think there is anything special about the US dollars?
I just know that their currencies are very high in comparison to Namibian currency.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there is anything special about something special about the US dollars, or why is it so popular?
Yes, US dollar is it's a financial, it's the main economic, how can I say, it's the vehicle of the world economic system. All the countries are using the US dollars. US dollar is more international, it's more global. You can trade with US dollars. A lot of countries are using US dollars with the exchange of goods and services.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff. More questions coming. Which continent is the US located?
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's on the American continent. North American continent.
Okay. What currency are they using? You said
The US dollar. US dollar.
US dollars. What do you think is what makes the US dollar? Is there anything special about the US dollars? Can you give some commentary on the US dollars?
No, I can't give any commentaries on the US dollars.
What about you, ma'am? Any commentary on the US dollars?
I don't know. I just I know it's used for most international trades. So yeah, that's all I know about
All
it.
right. I would like you to mention all the US cities that you know of, please.
New York.
New York City.
What else?
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You are getting your breath. US cities.
I don't know, bruh. Like
What is their currency?
US dollars.
Who is their current president?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Joe Biden.
What is the culture of the United States of America? Their people, culture. Can you comment on that?
Their culture. They are very diverse type of people. They are very liberal. They are very outspoken, and I think most of the rights or trends that adapted in Africa, we derive them from there. Most of them. Okay. So yeah.
What do you think defines the culture of the United States, the culture and their people? I would like you to comment on that. The US culture and the people. How is it like? Yeah, their lifestyle.
They live westernized culture. They wear clothes, westernized clothes. They speak English. People are friendly. The people are mixed race. They are Chinese, they are white people, black people. Now even you can find Namibians there. So United States actually is a mixed culture. I can define that.
All right. Can you mention all the US cities that you know of, please?
Oh my gosh. No, I don't. I don't know any.
The cities.
Yes.
I don't know if they're the same as the states, but
No, they're not the same.
then I don't know any.
Okay.
Then I can only say New York City,
Okay.
maybe Los Angeles, Miami. Is Miami not a state though?
Miami is a city.
I don't know.
No, that's fine. What influence do you think the US has? What industry of the world or what aspect of the world does the US really exert their most influence?
Social media. And social media, and I think
What influence do they have on the world? Like, I personally feel like most of the Africans really would want to live in America because of all the fancy stuff they have.
Yeah.
Like,
Um, Tell me about mention all the famous people that you know from the United States.
Donald Trump, Kim Kardashian, Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, yeah, and many more.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yes, let's talk about. I would like you to mention. You mentioned some former presidents in your introduction, which was really impressive. Now, I'd like you to. Do you know of any other famous personality, especially in the entertainment industry or in business? I would like you to mention all the famous people that you.
All the famous people.
Yeah, that you know of in the United States. Yeah, some of them, because maybe you know more than 100. So. Yeah, besides, I would like you to actually take your list from politics to other areas like sports, entertainment. Yeah.
The one who's currently alive or the one who passed on.
No, any famous personalities from the United States in the entertainment industry or sports. I just want a few names.
I knew about Michael Jackson. I knew about Tupac. I knew about Jay-Z. I knew about Snoop Dogg. I knew about what you call these other people. Yeah, basically that.
Good stuff. Do you love boxing? Boxing?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so you don't know any famous boxer from the United States?
I know about Mayweather.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, what is the other guy? What you call? Yeah, Mayweather.
Yeah, no, that's also Floyd Money Mayweather. Eh?
Yes.
Who is the? Okay, you spoke about the current president. Was the U.S. ever colonized?
I don't think so. They did the colonizing, I guess. I'm really not sure. I don't know that part of history.
What do you think? Yeah, she mentioned their independence. Who colonized the United States?
I don't know. I only know something about that date.
Okay. Who is the current U.S. president?
Donald Trump.
I think you would want to.
Joe Biden?
All right. Good
Okay,
stuff, yes.
okay, Joe Biden.
All right. Was the United States ever colonized?
Was it ever colonized? I don't think so.
Okay. Would you like me to correct you?
Yes.
Yeah, they were colonized by the British.
Oh.
Because they got their independence in 1774. All right. Mr. Charles, can you mention at least a few U.S. cities?
New York, Washington D.C., Los Angeles,
Okay.
Chicago,
All right.
yeah, Philadelphia, yeah, Texas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Texas is a state, but yeah, you are quite informed. Do you know any famous personalities from the United States? Can you mention all the famous personalities or the famous people that you know from the US?
Does it have to be anyone?
Yeah, anyone in business, politics, sports, entertainment industry, which includes music.
Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and their kids, and sorry, and Rihanna, Beyonce, of course. I don't know who else.
What about you, ma'am? Famous personalities from the United States?
Trump. Serena Williams. Yeah. No, that's it.
Okay. Do you think there's a difference between living in Africa and living in the United States?
Living in Africa and living?
In the United States, is there a difference?
Like in terms of?
Lifestyle, economic status?
Yeah, I think so. Lifestyle wise, I think, like I said before, the other side is more liberal. Like in our African continents, I feel like we are more conservative, we are more conserved. Am I saying the right word? Yeah, it's very much more conservative, the side. We have more, I'm not that they don't have morals, but I feel like we are a bit more strict on that side. For example, like how they're trying to enforce the LGBT community that side. They are really welcoming it. While like when it comes to Africa, it's not really that welcomed. It's still a battle this side. Yeah.
I would like to ask you, do you think there's a difference between living in Africa and living in the United States? And if you feel there's a difference, what do you think is the difference?
Well, currently, right now, I think the difference of Africa and United States, it's a life in general. United States life is more faster than Africa, more economic, more developed, more industry than Africa. Well, Africa is very peaceful than United States. Peaceful environment, peaceful wherever way you are walking around. Africa food is very delicious, cultural. I like Africa. Yeah.
What is the typical American personality? What is the culture of the United States of American people?
I don't know. I just know they like potatoes. They have, what is this? Something, I don't know what, but there's something that they have. I think it's pie, or I don't know what they have on Thanksgiving. And most of them love gluten-free food.
Okay. Now I want to ask you ladies this exciting question. What is the capital city of the US?
What?
Yeah, capital city.
No. New York.
It's not New York.
Manhattan. What is it?
Manhattan is a suburb in New York. It's a business district. It's Washington DC. All right. What are at least one or two neighboring countries to the US, please?
Is it what? I know.
Is it Mexico?
Yeah,
Mexico.
Yes. And what's the other one? You wanna say the other one? Your mind is black. Okay.
Alaska.
That's a state. Can you mention one or two neighboring countries to the United States?
No, I don't. Is Canada, no, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. I also don't know, but maybe Canada or Brazil. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, Canada is on the north, and I just wanted a southern neighboring country though. I would like you to mention at least, share with us all the cities that you know about from the United States, US cities that you know of.
Okay, Canada, New York.
Okay, Canada is not a city, but yeah, it's a country on its own. But fine. Okay, let's go.
New York City.
Yep.
Missouri.
Okay, that's a state, Missouri.
Is it a state?
Yes.
Okay. Las Vegas. Miami. And I think the last one, Los Angeles, also.
Okay, cool stuff. Have you ever interacted with an American citizen?
No. For this workshop,
Okay.
we had an SAT workshop, and they were just helping people from other countries to apply to American universities. Yeah, and telling them about university life in America.
Okay. So how was the experience? How would you sum up the experience with the interaction with an American person? What would you say about it?
I think they're really cool. They were just okay. Yeah, they were. The whole session just went really well. They were friendly, and yeah.
I would like you guys to wrap up this interview. What special message do you have to the United States, to all the viewers that are from the US watching right now? Let's start with you. Yeah.
To the Americans?
Uh-huh.
Yes, this. We are not poor in Africa, please.
Okay.
And we are not dying of funny diseases and sicknesses, and we do not.
All right.
And we do not travel via elephants or lions or whatever.
yeah.
And also,
Yeah, what controversy or bad publicity do you think is associated with the United States?
Okay, I think the most controversial thing right now, like I said before, is the topic of the LGBTQ community and how they are trying to enforce so many genders that many people do not even yet understand. They can't even comprehend it, and they're trying to impose this on little children, and I think that is where the big problem is. Not that only alone, but they're also trying to enforce it in schools, and I don't think that should be allowed. They're also doing this gender confirmation surgery on children as well. And I feel like it's very controversial because why are they trying to do this to children who are under the age of 18 while the drinking age, the legalizing drinking age is 18? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I think it's very controversial, and I think people should talk about it more and try their best not to enforce it. Yeah.
Yes, what influence do you think the United States have in the world? In what industry? Or yeah, what influence do you think the United States have?
Pharmaceuticals. The pharmaceuticals. They have the big influence in that stuff.
Okay.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know. War? I'm not sure. I can't really say. I can't say. But I know the Americans love going to war because they I don't know, maybe it's because the people in the army want to get promoted, or they maybe want to get paid. I don't know.
What influence do you think the United States have? What aspect of the world does the United States have the biggest influence on, in your opinion?
I think they have a big influence all around the world. Like, I feel like most countries get their influence from there in terms of dressing, in terms of talking. Yeah, food-wise also, the snacks and everything we get from there. Like, I feel like they do have a wide spectrum of influence when it comes to the whole world in general.
What controversy or bad publicity is associated with the United States of America, Mr. Charles, in your opinion? What gives them a bad publicity or controversy?
War, rumors of war. People are saying United States are the one that causing the war globally because it involved in a dispute or in a solution of between countries. Especially it's just war. Yeah, I can say at the moment. That's a derogatory that they use, a bad thing about United States. But for me, I don't think so. Sometimes United States try to solve a solution between countries because it's a police of the world. A police of the world will always be blamed for that.
Visit Namibia. It's a beautiful place. You will love it here. You won't regret it.
Amen. You got a message for them?
Yeah, I do a lot even.
Let's go.
We get phones like the way you get. We buy them. What do you guys think? Like, really, guys? Come on. We can speak English like you do. We are educated. We don't like. Come on, guys. We are even prettier than you guys.
Okay, cool. Yes. Besides English, which other language is widely spoken of in the United States besides English?
Besides English?
Yes.
I don't know, because I think the medium of communication in America is English. So maybe, I don't know, British English is also English. So, I mean, different people come all over the world to America. So I would say Jamaicans, Indians, Chinese. I think Chinese also. Yeah, from the top of my head, that's it. Spanish, yeah, I think Spanish also. Oh, and the Russians, I think.
All right. I have a few more questions for you. Have you ever interacted with a U.S. citizen? Have you met and interacted with someone from the States?
Exactly, I have friends of United States. Some of them are black ladies, white ladies, all around. I have friends with the American people.
Okay, how would you sum up? What can you say about their personalities?
Very friendly, good loving, person like the Namibian, no problems. We are all the same. No difference, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I would like you to give a special message to all the United States citizens that are watching right now. You say something to them.
Is it like what kind of
Just whatever. Final thought, final comments.
final thought, final comment? Let's just continue to spread love. Let's just continue to spread light. Let's be more welcoming. I know it's a beautiful country in general. It has its flaws like all other countries, but it is a beautiful country, and I personally also can't wait to be there someday. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I would like you to give a special message to all the citizens of the United States that are watching right now.
I want to tell them that the African people love you. They must not hear anything bad about Africa. They must not think about Africa is when you are an African, then you are living between the animals and whatever. Africa is just the same as United States. But the most important things about Africa, Africa is very peaceful. The people of Africa is very lovely and friendly. Please come to Africa, come and explore Africa beauty.
Amen. Thank you very much, Mr. Charles.
Thank you.